Hi, in this video we're going to go through how to treat trigger points with a wide variety of different tools. Anything you can find around the house to tools that are specifically designed to treat trigger points. Hi, Dr. Jasper here from musclewizard.net. Now let's start off with the most simplest tools. Now what we have here, now I don't have a tennis ball with me because a lot of our patients have taken all of our tennis balls home. But a tennis ball you can use right away to be able to hit the trigger points if you're very sensitive and you're just starting out. You want to progress up to what we call a lacrosse ball or a trigger point ball. This is probably the right density for any future treatments for trigger points after that. The golf ball is something you want to use if you've been using trigger points for a while, you've been treating them, or you want to hit spots that are really more specific. But I usually don't recommend anybody getting up to a golf ball. It's a lot harder to hit some of the spots. This is probably the best ball to use. You can use it on your back when you're lying down. You can use it against the wall. You can also use these, as a lot of my patients do who have a lot of pain with their forearms, is they use it rolling their forearms over the desk in between breaks. Now the next tool that we have here is what we call the cane-shaped tools. And these cane-shaped tools are designed to hit one specific spot at a time. And the trigger points can be hit in the shoulder area. You can use these tools to hit the low back muscles. You're going to use your hands to drive that pressure into it. Now, if some of my patients don't have a cane-shaped tool with them, we usually recommend starting off with something like a simple umbrella. And with an umbrella, you can hit the same spots. You can hit it on your low back, you can hit it on your shoulders. But at the end of the day, over the years of practice, I always recommend the tools. The cane-shaped tools are a little bit more sturdy and you can get a little bit more force into them. But if you don't have it, you can use an umbrella to start off, see if it's something that's going to help. One of the other tools that we see is the foam roller. Now, a lot of people, when they use this, they usually go all the way up and down a muscle. This is great for larger muscles, like for example, your thigh muscles. But you don't want to do that. You want to find a spot. If it's tender, you hold it there for a few seconds. And then once the pain starts going away, then you go off to another spot. So you don't want to just keep foam rolling over and over again. You want to get very specific into what you want to target. Now, one of the last tools we have is called a Muscle Wizard. Now, Muscle Wizard is a tool that I designed, and the reason I designed it was because what I'm finding out is if we're using a lot of other tools with our hands, we're tensing our muscles. So with the Muscle Wizard, it's simple as being able to put the knobs over, let's say, for example, your shoulder. The other angle that you put is over your knee. And then you press your knee down slightly, and all of a sudden you got pressure going into your shoulders, hands-free. A lot of my patients use this sitting in a chair. They're at work, they got muscle knots in their low back, they wrap one end around the knee, and voila, you got trigger point treatments right while you're doing your work. Some of my patients, when they come into the office, they usually have pain going into their forearms. So what we do is we really strip out those muscles, but it's something that you can't do at home because your thumbs are going to get tired. So the Muscle Wizard, we can wrap one end around the foot and use that as leverage to really strip out the forearm muscles. And you can strip out a lot of different muscles also with the same techniques. So at the end of the day, there's a wide variety of different tools that we can use, but there's no one tool that does it all. So you need to kind of start off with a couple tools, see what's going to help. And if it actually does help with your trigger points, then you progress to different types of tools if you want. To learn more about how to treat your trigger points, you can go to musclewizard.net, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel where we're going to have a lot more videos to be able to help you get out of trigger point pain. Thanks, guys.